Hello everybody. Yeah, yesterday we started our little adventure for Morrowind by modding the devil out of the game. I realized that a lot of the stuff that we did yesterday didn't work how I thought it should work. I also realized that the natural character growth and decay mod doesn't do things how I would like it to do them, so I kinda reworked everything from the complete ground up. So basically I changed out the mod optimizer and went the whole OpenMW path, which is basically put everything in different folders and then create the OpenMW config myself. I can show you how it looks right now. So we got the data files, plugins, patched, all of that nice stuff. We got the graphic herbalism, Project Atlas, Temeral data, Temeral rebuild, fix those bastard rope fences, Providence Cyrodiil, Skyrim, Morrowind Rebirth, the enhanced textures. Then we got familiar faces. I don't know if that's still active because we got facelift as well. We got robots bodies. I added that today, as well as beast bodies and some tweaks for that. We got the OpenMW animated containers, button sheathing with a patch there. I did get glow in the dark to work now with Project Atlas, so it seems to be behaving. Know to shut your windows works as well. I already checked that in game. I got the true type fonts to work, as well as big icons. Cantons already worked yesterday. The new shaders I haven't yet applied, so that's something for the future. Thieves Guild Regained Trust works, Frostwind works, and now I got sensible leveling, which is similar to natural growth and decay, but you don't have growth and decay. So you level up your attributes automatically while resting, as well as your levels, and you gain attribute points by just skilling. So there's no leveling up mechanic, as in you get a message or you open a window or anything like that. It just happens over time. And I also got the merger, the Delta plugin to work, so we should have better loading times basically. Got all of the contents files, the plugins to work, as well as the fallbacks, so I think we should be fine. I deleted the save game from yesterday because it used a different leveling system and it put us on starting level 3 and whatnot. Also, I realized that the misplaced fire in the Zaydanine lighthouse was due to us basically adding Morrowind Rebirth with an actual save file that we already had. So that should be placed correctly now as well when we start a new game. But I would say let's jump right into it. I'm gonna start recording as well. And as you can already see, we have some better looking interface and whatnot. For the menu stuff, again, always use best attack is off. Might want to turn... no, it's fine. So my settings, didn't change the controls at all. I increased field of view a little bit and reduced gamma correction again, so that we actually can see the darkness and have a need for lights. I reduced anisotropy a little bit to make it a bit more smooth. And other than that, pretty much everything is the same as before. So I'd say let's start the new game again and see you after the intro. Okay, skip the intro. That was not what I wanted to do. And you can see already we have a human model for Jup here that's one actual complete model. gonna name us Dorm again. I think this looks way better. By the way, you don't hear anything. Sorry about that. I think it's low. How about now?
Quiet.
Let's turn
Here
this
comes the guard.
back on
This is
off.
where you get off.
Great
Come
start
with
again.
me.
Okay.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Looks way better than before.
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can move on.
Still has the vanilla feeling to it. And as you can see, no missing textures inside.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Yeah, we done this already. Breton. Male. I think we had this face here. And of course bald.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Alright. We'll basically recreate the same character we had yesterday. Again, it's Dorm Enhold. He's a character from a D&D group that I'm playing, more or less, and he's a half-elf. In the game, in D&D, he's actually a mixture of a favored soul sorcerer and a divine warlock. I think, what's their patron called again? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, he's a multi-class character. He's mostly healer as well as someone who makes things explode, but he's also a bit of a talker because he has a lot of charisma and yeah, he can sneak and open locks and whatnot. So he's a bit of a thief as well. So kind of a glass cannon character, which we're not 100% going for here, but with the sensible leveling, I might. Last time we had a focus on endurance and luck. Maybe I'll change this now to willpower and luck, personality and luck, maybe speed and luck, just so we are a bit faster in the beginning of the game. Because
yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Alright, so of course we're gonna create a custom class with a focus on magic. Let's go speed and luck, just so we have a head start on those two attributes. Alright, then distraction, restoration, and conjuration. And then maybe... do I want to go for... yeah, illusion is kind of also his thing. What's more interesting, alteration or mysticism? So mysticism is teleportation, soul trap, telekinesis, and reflect and absorb things and sense stuff. And alteration is water breathing, walking, jumping, levitating, burdening, opening and locking, and creating shield barriers against physical damage. I think I'm gonna go for mysticism because alteration also includes opening and locking stuff, and we're gonna go for security as well. So mysticism. So those are our major skills. And then we also have security. I did go for spear last time, so I'm gonna do that again. Mercantile. What else? One armor type. So we are using Frostwind again, and light armor is better for cold weather, so we're gonna use that. And alchemy. I think that's going to be fine.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Alright, so here we had the lady. Ah, they always have this ladies' kiss thing. Did they rebalance this? I think they rebalanced this with Morrowind Rebirth. That's gonna change stuff quite a bit. Oh wow. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. That's way too good. This is also kind of nice now. Didn't change the apprentice at all. Adrenaline also change, right? I think they increased or reduced the absorption. One of those two. Yeah, this is also not as strong anymore. Let's see. This makes stuff more interesting. Yeah, they reduced this to 30 seconds as well. And give it a 25% chameleon too. I mean, this steed ability is pretty nice. Fleet-footed, 60 seconds, feather. It's kind of like, okay, you are at the end of a dungeon, you cast Alms Intervention, which is basically a teleportation spell, or maybe you cast Recall to go to a predefined place, and then you would have to drop everything just so you can walk towards the trader, and with this is kind of counteracted there. And Fortified Tribute Speed 20 points is also a nice passive that would give us pretty much the ability to move around way faster in the beginning. I think I'm gonna go for the steed this time.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Right, so this time we start with 60 speed, which is nice. For the strength, 50 intelligence and willpower, not that great, but it's, you know, we can increase those quite a bit with our other skills. Agility is 30, we gotta get that up quite a bit. As well as endurance is also 30, yeah. Personality is 40, that's not as much as I would like it to be, but we're gonna trade a whole bunch. Alright, we get different spells as well, so weak elemental bursts, weak reflect, weak chameleon, weak sanctuary. Weak command creature, exhausting touch, restore health. Summon skeleton, interesting, instead of the ancestral ghost. I guess the ancestral ghost was probably too strong. And absorb fatigue. Fire, frost, and shock damage. Interesting. Exhausting touch, brain fatigue. Alright. I'd say that's fine. Let's begin.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
By the way, again, Morrowind Rebirth replaces the Lambware platter with a normal redware platter.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
Here. Also, there is like a storage room down here normally, but instead with Morrowind Rebirth it's this prison. I think there's still a storage here, but it's locked. Oh yeah, we're moving way faster than earlier. So let's take all of your belongings. As well as the Iron Dagger. little letter from Danielle, or what was the name? That'll be one. I'll pick up the lockpick. Light source. Firmament, that's gonna be some starting money as well. I think the mod, by the way, changes some of the valuables in here. So when I redid the character yesterday, earlier today, I realized that I couldn't afford even close to as much stuff. So we'll see. Okay. Let me just quick save. Okay, you cannot save your game. Interesting. There we go. Okay. Thank you. By the way, this is like a survival guide thing here. There's a whole bunch of tips, which I think has something to do with Morrowind Rebirth. Kind of explains some things that changed with the mod. You guys, as well as, of course, Spark of the Super Ring and this little lantern here. Ooh, there's also some nice alchemical stuff in here, and some bottles lying around. Nothing in there. Okay. All right. So first, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Celis Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Background, I'm an Imperial Guard. Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, or why you were released from prison and shipped here. But your authorization comes directly from Emperor Ur Septim VII himself, and I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are free. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Chaos Casades, in the town of Balmora. Go to South Wall Corner Club and ask for Chaos Casades. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you, and a dispersal to your name. Yeah, great dispersal there. Just gonna go through the different topics here. That's it. Thanks and goodbye. And we created our character. Alright, let's quick save game. As you can see, stuff seems to be working. We can actually get back here, interesting. Where do you go? Emhart and Laward. Okay. Alright, so one way to make money, except of course from just selling our stuff here, is probably going to be alchemy. So I'm gonna make sure that I buy a mortar and pestle, and then I can craft a whole bunch of potions and sell those. I heard one that the boat dropped off. Not to see a boat arrive at that time of the day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before the weekly Let's Shake Down Farkov ritual. An engraved healing ring, family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Yeah, I found it. Here, take it. You found it. Amazing. Thank you, thank you. You're now my new favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Aril, who runs the traders here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. Also, this doesn't change the disposition to 100 anymore, just to 90. Anyway, we can look at the character model and we can actually see the Better Bodies mod in action. This is now one continuous body. I think it's quite modeled quite nicely. As someone who has a lot of experience, of course, in 3D modeling, and has actually created many 3D models in his time. Ariel, let's barter. So, gonna sell you a whole bunch of, well, I won't call it crap, but it's not stuff that's really useful to me. Gonna keep the travel lantern, all of these flasks and pots and goblets and pitchers and plates and bowls, forks and knives. Yeah, that's not a lot of money there. Did I forget to sell the Flynn and Musty earlier? Maybe that's the reason I didn't have that much money. Huh. Let's also sell the dagger. Yeah, nice, that works. Okay. Now, first things first, let's get a mortar and pestle. And we are gonna need a bedroll as well. Maybe I covered bedroll? No, it's way too expensive. We have 289 gold, so let's keep that in mind. Then of course we're gonna need a spear, because we are a spear fighter. And when I checked earlier with a different playthrough, he didn't have the halberd anymore. So I guess we're gonna go for the iron spear. He does have a titan spear. Maybe it doesn't have it in this playthrough. It's kind of randomized a little bit, I think. But yeah, I wouldn't want it anyways. It's weaker. And then let's see how much Titan apparel we can get. Whoop, sorry. Closed the game by accident. That's way too much. Okay. Oof. 500. You're kidding me. Maybe we'll try to just buy the weapon for now and the mortar and pestle at the bedroll. And then we'll try to create some potions. And see what we can get for those. So, Ashiam. Intelligence. Do we have something else that goes to that? Probably not. I think the better idea would be to go for fatigue for now. Alright, that's a few of those. Is that Guarmito? We do still have 3 large Guama eggs, some scalpel. Basically, fatigue. Ooh, paralyze and restore fatigue. Yeah, probably would have been worthless anyways. Basically, the restore fatigue effect is on anything that's food. Pretty much. I say as I look at the ash yam, which you would define as food, but it doesn't have that. Anything else that we could combine here? I don't think so. Alright, let's see. Can we sell these? 16! Oh god. Yeah, he doesn't even barter with that. Okay, we have 183. That would be just enough for the curious. Let's try to get the boots, the gauntlets. Can I get one of the pauldrons still? I think so. Yeah. Oh wow, he's really driving a hard bargain here. Not allowing me to barter at all. So that's at least some armor. It's not a lot. I'm gonna need to make a lot of money real quick. Hi, Savik. Right. You look like you could use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I can be a friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. That's right. See, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money the locals pay us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me, especially this little fetcher Fargith. He's come up light the past couple of weeks when I've taken him down. I know he's stealing it somewhere. Stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargith's hiding place. I know that little fetcher's got one somewhere in town. Just not sure where yet. I've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing his gold. If you can, I'll give you a share of his wealth. Are you up for it? I'll do it. Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is on top of the lighthouse south of town. That will give you a nice view of all of Zaydaneen. If you keep an eye on where he goes, I'm sure you'll be able to find out where he's hiding that gold. Alright, I will do that. Please also activate Frostprint for me. Thank you.
What say you? Don't stand about.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through all of this now. We did all of this the last time. She's a guide and it's gonna tell me where all of the different locations in the game are. Not all of them, but some of them. Alright, thank you. So now we have some of the locations. I think with this installation of Tamriel rebuild, the west part of the map is missing, but that's okay because that's not fully designed anyways, so we wouldn't have been able to go there. I mean, we would have been able to go there, we wouldn't have seen anything. Don't know if that's part of the map or also I think the cantons aren't showing up on the map, so I gotta fix that somehow. Seems like that's an issue. Alright. Now we are somewhat equipped. Our spear level is 15, so it's not great. So I would say before we find Fargov's hiding place, let's go out into the swamp and find some alchemic ingredients and maybe kill some mud crabs or whatnot. Get more restore fatigue potions going and be able to make a little bit of money. Also these netches, by the way, those are these flying creatures. They are usually harmless. Yeah, we are missing one. Officially I should have 50, but I don't know. Either the API doesn't update or one of them doesn't count for some reason. Might be that I have frame drops. Might just also be that the game lags a little bit. What's that? There's something over there that I have not seen before. Is it a skeleton? Oh, there's a rat there. Yeah, there's a skeleton with a chest next to it. Ooh, some money. Nice. Thank you. And you have some Heckleto leaf. Let's kill the rat. Come on. There we go. So let's have a look around. There is I think it's an ancestral tomb. I think this might be a new one. I'm not too sure if I've seen that already. What the? Ah, there's the slaughterfish in here. Is this the river? No, it's a. I think it's a pond. Maybe I'm wrong. So there's a boat here. Can we use it? No, sadly we can't. That would be nice, just being able to use boats that are around the map. Whoop, who are you? Ah, there's a corpse here with tax records and a bunch of money. I think they changed their placement, didn't they? And what are you? You're not a normal mud crab. A rock crab. A rock crab. Ooh, there's another rat. Don't know if it was the rat or something else, but something did quite a bit of damage to me. Gotta watch out a little bit. Probably was the slaughterfish. By the way, but multiplicity, spirits, endurance, okay. Because that's kind of what I want to level to get a bit more HP. Is that a new one? I think that's an old one. The dungeon over there. Let's have a look. Might be worth our time to go in there. And yeah, with the Frostwind mod, we will probably need a... Ah, yeah, by the way, I wanted to have regular updates there, didn't I? Settings, periodic. Let's go for every minute. Yeah, we are still comfortable because it is day, but when it turns into night, I don't really want to be outside and soaked, because we're gonna catch a cold, basically. Now, I do know that they added an enemy in there that's pretty strong, because usually you get a pretty strong item in there. We're not gonna do that for now. That's gonna take us a bit. I think it's called the Master's Ring? Or Ring of the Mentor, that's the name. Alright, let's maybe rest for a little bit. No, we can actually use Restore Health, can't we? Yeah, we do have Healing Magic. Nice. So, let's see. Yeah, we are getting chilly, so as you can see, we because we're soaked, we have 15% weakness to shock. Because we're chilly, we have 5% weakness to frost, and our agility is decreased by 5. We do also take less damage from fire because we're soaked, which is kind of nice to remember if you are in a situation where you... Oh, there's ghosts in here. If you do get into a situation where you have to resist fire in some way, you can basically just throw on that. So my question is this elemental burst gonna do much to you? Probably. Oh, there's 2. Ah, it's not bad. 3. How many ghosts are there here? 4. Don't know if I have enough magicka for this. I don't think so. Really? I ran out of magicka on the last cast? Seriously? Now the thing is, these guys are immune to pretty much all the weapons I have, and I don't have a way to restore magicka. So I guess we're running away now? Yeah, don't think that there's pretty much anything I can do here, so see you later. Oh god. Now, thankfully these cliff racers aren't really dangerous, but they are annoying as fuck. I mean, they can get dangerous in large numbers. And these are basically the creatures that Jib destroyed. If you've played Vanguard, I think is the name, you can meet his spirit, basically, and he tells you, yeah, no, I became a saint because I eradicated these. Which is great. Okay, maybe, yeah. Alright. So, where did I quick save? Yeah, just when I entered. Let's walk out for now, and maybe we can actually just rest and restore our magicka. That way we should be able to beat these guys. Hey, ghosty ghosties. Come here. There's your friend. Okay. And that's that. There is still something in here. But yeah, these ectoplasms there are pretty valuable, so good that we got those. Ooh, by the way, there's a friend there. Also, thank you for the bone meal. We can actually combine this with the ectoplasm. One ring, it's not worth much. Right, so these shrines are amazing. You can donate. Ooh. Yeah, it's not cheap for us at the moment. Also, silver flame axe. I mean, first of all, it's a silver weapon. So it does hit ghosts. Second of all, it's magical. With an element that does also hit ghosts, so that's pretty useful in here. Garjulan Pauldron, medium armor. Not something we can use, but something we can definitely sell. So, yeah, let's take some grave dust. I am not above robbing graves. High quality scroll. What the? This just... I think this is just for selling. Maybe you can write stuff on it with some mod. And here we have some nether salts. That's nice. Yeah, there's also a ghost in there. Let's try. Maybe we can hit it with the X. Probably not. Because I'm really bad with using X's. Yeah, see that? That's how you not use an X. We have 5. Alright. Yeah, no, there's too many of you guys. I'm out of here. See ya! Gonna restore my magic outside and then come back in and deal with you. They cannot follow you outside, so that's kind of nice. And we're getting cold. Cold, cold, cold. Yeah, this reduces our willpower as well, so not a very nice effect to have. Also, it became dark, so. Yeah, we can't rest inside here. Just some health. No, didn't want to cast it a second time. Right. Let's see, maybe we can find this. There's another one of you guys. Holy crap, there's multiple more of these guys. Do they just respawn? So this costs 4, I have 11. So we cannot cast 4 times we would need. Anything else I can do here? Except maybe summon the skeleton and hope. It's 15 seconds. That's way too short. Could cast Reflect and hope that it hits me. Yeah, let me just run. Let's hope we have some more luck with Yuma. I mean, I can also just. There you go. And some Razor Plumes. They drain willpower, but the other thing that they have is flight. So, levitation. Sleep until healed. We're not gonna lose against the Kwama Forge, are we? Really? You know what? Magic just is better in this game. Especially if you're like 3 times the level with your magic abilities than with your melee abilities. Alright. Let's continue trying to get rid of these ghosts. I don't know if they respawn, or if it's just the amount that's in here, but we're gonna find out. I mean, if they respawn, then this is a great way of farming money by collecting ectoplasm. At least this guy didn't respawn, so... It's probably not how it works. Probably followed me out of there. But yeah, they did put a lot of these guys in here. There we are. Yeah, I'm starting to feel comfortable again. What's inside here? 2 more. Yeah, we are becoming a destruction character. Slowly but surely. But that's not too bad. There are trainers in this game, and if need be, we can actually just learn spear skill from like a trainer. Alright, some alchemy in here. Probably a bone meal in there. You probably also have bone meal. No, you have a diamond. Holy crap. Thank you very much. 45 speed, quality. Nice. Small chest. And I hear the footsteps of something. It's probably something that I don't want to meet. Bone meal. And also let's look at these ash pits. Any offerings? No. No offerings. Well, doesn't surprise me that the ancestor ghosts are getting a bit riled up if no one's offering them any stuff. By the way, I did not check Theller's ancestral tomb. Yeah, okay. So basically these ancestral tombs are owned by families. And yeah, this one belongs to the Theller's family. Okay, it's a skeleton. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Ghost might, though, if I run out of magic. Whoa! Okay. Can I still... No, I cannot heal myself. That's not good. Do I have anything that heals me? Probably not. I have this weed. Damn it. Maybe dragon skin? This is gonna be pretty close. Or impossible. Might just be impossible. Hey, my skill increased. Whoa, ho, ho. How much health do I have? 1. Nice. So yeah, that was close. Give me a mace. And since I don't have any healing abilities anymore, let's get myself a bedroll and sleep inside the tomb. It is kind of safe, as long as the ghosts and undeads and whatnot don't respawn. So, yeah. And now we are a bit better with a spear, not by a lot. But it's better than nothing. So, what do we have in here? An opened grave. Somewhat opened. I guess this is where the skeleton is from. Scroll of Divine Intervention. This takes you to a Legion fort, I think. Then Hickle Leaf, Fire, something, Guarhide, something the Ash Pit as well. Level 10, up level 10. Alright. Let's have a look. If we can pick this with our security skill. Come on. That's nice. How many uses do we have left? 7. Oh god, it was empty. Really? Come on. I think this is the last one. No. Let's You know, just quick load. Alright, common ring, that's not that. That was not worth it. But we got a good amount of ectoplasm. Actually, let me try to combine it with the... What was it? We had a different thing that gave agility. Was it the bone meal? Yeah, it was the bone meal. So... ectoplasm and... where is it? There it is. Oh, okay, one is restore, one is fortify. Okay. So we cannot combine these. I see. Which means, I mean, I wanted to do that to find out how much the potion is worth in comparison to the ectoplasm itself. So the result isn't bad anyways. If it's like, yeah, you should just sell the ectoplasm as it is, because it's quite a bit. 25 gold per piece. Not bad at all. So... oh! Didn't look too completely surprised me. Rock crab. With your crab meat. Alright, let's go back to the mainland. And I think we're already on the second day of our little journey here. It's getting night as well. So, gotta get back to the town. And do the whole thing with the murder. Kind of have to talk to Celos Gravius and report him as missing. Or report that we found his corpse more accurately. Let's not run into too strong an enemy here. I mean, these niches are pretty peaceful, so nothing really to fear there. Very much back already. And comfortable. But yeah, exposure is increasing, so it is getting colder outside. This becomes night. You are chilly, yeah. Alright.
Can we hurry this along?
So, do you know something about this murder? About his body, huh? Well, it's up to you what to do with that information. I suppose that Sosucio Zagala in the Census and Excise Office will be the one to tell if that's your inclination. Alright. Then let's tell that guy. And then we're gonna go to a real trade house and sell a whole bunch of stuff.
This is a...
Yo! Possessors. Yes, I did find 200 septims on his body. You did? How odd that he was murdered but not robbed. Your honesty is appreciated. I can tell you that I won't forget this. Tom and Holt. In fact, if you're looking for money for yourself, I'd like to see the murder of Possessors punished. Killing an Emperor's tax collector is punishable by death. Find his murderer, bring him to justice, and the Census and Excise Office will pay you 500 septims. By the way, you do offer training, don't you? I think it's, yeah, sneak acrobatics and light armor. Interesting that the bureaucrat is offering sneak. Yeah, well. Guess
Greetings
it's...
and salutations.
Is he a monk or an acrobat or something like that? Well, whatever. Alright, let's sell some of the stuff we found. And then let's talk to some people about the murder. How many do we have left? Ah, full 800. Ah, yeah, they did pass, right? So the traders restore the amount of money that they have every 24 hours or so, and then you can sell them more stuff, basically. I probably should not sell the Scroll of Divine Intervention. That can be pretty useful. But we are gonna sell the ectoplasm, and I think the diamond as well. We really need the money for better equipment and repair hammers and whatnot. Anything else that I really want to not hang on to? I mean, the guar hide. I think with the guar hide and the kakuti hide and whatnot, you can create tents. So I'm gonna keep those, but the nether salts are pretty worth it. The willow anther is also pretty worth, but I think I need that later for something. Ah yeah, the high quality scroll, of course. We're also gonna give him the tax records because for some reason Sususius didn't take those. You would expect him to. Yeah, we're really not good at bargaining here. What the? Ah, yeah. Don't bargain with less than your full fatigue. That's maybe a good idea. Alright, so let's try to get more chitin stuff. Especially the cuirass is gonna be important. Anything else that I want to get? 2 repair hammers. Maybe a probe and another lockpick, and we are... yeah, just below our money, which is fine. Because now we can actually repair some stuff like our spear. If we actually can. Yeah, that wasn't that great, but we repaired it a little bit. So let's find out what's up with that murder, I'd say. And also we still need to get Vargov's money. Someone finally got him, huh? Well, it's no surprise, I suppose. No one likes a tax collector, especially one who flaunts his wealth while taking our hard-earned cash. Only one who could stomach him at all was Ferrier over in the lighthouse. The two of them spent some time together. And really, he seemed like a nice person. You offer Trevor? Balmora and Pelagiad. What's your trade? Imperial travel agent. Huh?
Go ahead, stranger.
Interesting. I guess he arranges like carts, or maybe he can actually arrange other means of transport like the Silt Striders or boats or whatnot. But then you would think he'd bring you to locations that are further away than the ones he offered. So, alright, let's have a look around the lighthouse. See if they replace the stuff in the different stumps here. Nothing in there. I mean, they are definitely somewhere else now, so gotta find them again. Yeah, then I'm gonna try and leave this area behind pretty soon because it's really drab. Especially if it's cloudy like now. One of the advantages of a spear is you can basically keep a little bit of distance from your enemies. Make sure they don't hit you while you hit them. Yeah, looks like they removed the... what was it called? The Spark Axe, or however it was called? The enchanted axe that you can find in one of those stumps. Maybe over there. Let's have a look. There is something in there. A cloth sack with, yay, 2 gold. Yeah, that's it. Great. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. Alright, let's go meet Favir.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Processor's murdered? No, tell me it's not so. He was the gentlest man I've ever met. He and I had become so close in the past few months. I don't know what I will do without him. I've only seen him get angry once or twice, and never raised a hand to anyone. This is so sad. Seen him get angry? Well, not even angry, I suppose. I saw him arguing once with foreign Gilnif about his taxes. He thought processors had been levying too much and skimming off the top for himself. Ridiculous. Processors wouldn't have done such a thing, I'm sure of it. Please find out what happened, friend. And if you found out what happened to Processors' ring, it would ease my heart. I gave him the ring many months ago, and it was dear to him. I would like you to remember him by. Alright. And then let's go to the top of the lighthouse and find Farlov's hiding place. Also, let's take this skill book, because we're gonna get a good price for it. Alright, let's maybe wait by the fire. It's already... yeah, it's midday. Let's wait until 8. Oh god. Yeah, I would say it's a bit misty. So I cannot even see where Farkov is. Ah, it's better. It's still not good, but we're also chilly right now, but could be worse. Oh, we're very cold. Yeah, let's try not to get hypothermia, because then you start actually taking damage, I believe. We definitely need better clothing. Alright, where are you, my friend? I know this kind of takes a little bit to get started when you stand up here. Is that him, or is that someone else that just walked over there? If it's him, we'll probably see him get closer to the bridge. I don't think it is him. It's warm by the fire. I don't know if this actually works, but it looked like it does, doesn't it? Can't see the little Bosmer fat guy. You see, this one tree is really obnoxious because you can't see into. Ah, there he is. Yeah, he's sneaking over there right now. Going. He's going. Nearly there. Come on. Alright, I think he's interacting now. So... Alright, let's go. Let's get his money. Ouch. Oof. That really hurt. I mean, we are getting a healing item, so... By the way, these healing item charges, or the item charges for magic items in this game, they actually restore automatically after a bit. So this little healing ring is actually pretty good. Alright. Let's also get the ingredients around here, just so we don't miss anything. And then we're gonna have a little talk with Foreign Gilnith. I overhealed again completely. So let's wait an hour for our stamina to regen, and then maybe... Yeah, we should definitely wait until we warm up in here before we talk with him about what happened to the tax collector, why we found his corpse in the swamp. Yeah, exposure is thankfully decreasing rapidly. Inside it seems like you reduce exposure really fast, so that's kind of nice. So, you are chilly, so not even cold anymore. I'd say that should be fine. I am going to burst him down because last time I tried this, the weapons way wasn't really nice at all. That fetcher, you're damn right I did him in, and a good thing too. He was skimming a load of money from all of us honest people, overcharging us on our taxes and keeping the difference to himself. He was always flaunting his money around, showing off his new clothes and jewels. So I killed the bastard and left his body out there to rot, with all his ill-gotten gains still on him. Sorry, that is no excuse for murder, and your punishment has been decided.
Your wounds are great.
You're one of them, huh? Come to kill me. Well, give me your best shot, Breton. I have no problem spilling more of the blood of the Emperor's lackeys.
You will suffer greatly.
Alright, so bursting him down will not be that easy. Let's get a skeleton in here. I guess Dragon Skin is loaded, yeah. Nice. Nice. And there we go. Goodbye, my friend. So, didn't have much, but he did have the ring. And Dance and Fire, chapter 6. And we now have a little hut in Sedonina. So let's rob him of everything he had. There's a bunch of alchemical stuff. And some actual, you know, garbage. Alright. And then I'm just gonna sleep until healed in here. Which, well, we woke up perfectly at 8 AM for a new day of adventuring. So let's talk to Riskar about the gold. I know we could probably keep it, but honestly, we're gonna give it to him. You found his hiding place, that's great. Tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold and you can keep anything else that you found in there. Thanks for helping. Bye. Maybe we should also sell the other junk we have. By first waiting until our fatigue is full. Alright, Dance and Fire. Gonna need all of this stuff, not the paper. Gonna sell this as well. One of these. Don't know why those don't stack. Loose glass ball, folded cloth, bottles, jugs, plates, all of that nice stuff. That's just junk that we can sell. Then I'm not gonna sell any of the ingredients. I'm gonna use them maybe to do something. I did not equip my new armor, didn't I? Yeah. Alright. Oh, come on. Earl is such a cheap guy. Alright. So we get a bit of armor and we're gonna get some more money by just going to Processus Vitellius. No, not Processus Vitellius. Was it? No, Processus Vitellius was murdered. Forgetting who's who. Are you called again? Sususia Zagala, right? Yeah. I heard that you've been asking around about his murder. Glad to see the matter brought to its completion. Here's your reward, Storm. Good to see there are still some citizens who understand their loyalty to our empire. 500 gold.
Did you want
That's, I mean, my loyalty is definitely worth 500 gold, I'd say. It's also, surprisingly, the money you need to pay in order to have my loyalty. Alright, let's give the ring back as well. And I think then we're gonna leave. Into the direction of, well, first Pelagiad and then Balmora. Alright. Oh, you found the ring I gave him. Thank you so much, Dormanholt. Good to have something to remember him by, for I'll never see him again. Here, take this. He usually traveled with a couple when he was doing his job, but he didn't this last time. If only he had. 2 standard restore health. Nice.
My time
Thank
is
you.
precious, so make it quick.
Why is she so... For some reason she doesn't like me, even after all of that. Alright, let's do some alchemy. So, ampule pots do water walking, as well as the violet comprinos, but I think, do I need the ampule pots? I know that I need the Bangla's Bane, Hyperphagia, I need some violet comprinos. No, I think it's a different, I think it's Luminous Russula that I need, right? I need 4 types of mushrooms from this area. So we can try to create the water walking potion. Nice. Couldn't have eaten the weak wheat that we had. Whatever. Right. No, not the goody hide, the crab meat. Yeah, I think the chances to create potions are pretty bad for me. Ooh. The resin and the weak wheat muffin. Okay. I'm doing this, by the way, half so I actually get the potions, but more importantly, I do it because it reduces my carrying weight. So that's that reason for that. I mean, having restore fatigue potions is always great, as well as health potions if you do find the ingredients for them. Right, we got a few restore fatigues. We're at 90 of 200, so I'd say maybe we can try and, yeah, maybe let's head off into the swamp one last time, because there's something that I'm still missing from there, and then we're gonna explore a dungeon. And then after that, we'll see where the road takes us. Where are you, by the way? My trade. An archer, okay. By the way, this is a tavern that they added with this, with the Morrowind
Was your
rebirth
mother
patch.
your sister? Or are all Bretons like that?
What?
Go away.
What
I
an
don't
asshole.
want to help you.
Letter to Roxana with a key? To Roxana's chest. Don't even dare messing this up, Roxana. If you do, you'll wish you were dead. In the inn located somewhere in Sedanin, currently owned by the Red God Hashir, there's a small chest filled with a treasure left by a retired pirate that used to live there. I have no interest in the gold, however it contains a very precious diamond that I need to get my hands on. I've provided you with what is believed to be the key to the chest. You can keep anything else that you might find. Huh. Interesting. Alright. He doesn't want to talk to me.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
I'm pretty sure I would need invisibility to pull
I
this
don't
off.
think so.
So that's not gonna happen. At least for now. But let's keep that in mind. That's there. I really want to find out what's in that tower over there, but I'm pretty sure we can't open the door there. Maybe there's someone who has a key, a quest relating to it. I really haven't played with Morrowind Rebirth before, so they added a whole bunch of stuff that I'm unfamiliar with. Alright, I think it should have me here. Yeah, there should be a book here somewhere, lying on the ground. Unless Morrowind Rebirth removes that. Does it? No, it doesn't. There's the book, there's the guy. Rip. So this is Tar Heel. This is his journal. Basically, you know what, let's read it. I believe I may have found the correct formula for the spell I am developing. With it, I will be able to travel great distances without the need to pay others for the service. If all goes well, I will test out the new spell tomorrow. I believe I have worked out all the possible complications. It will allow me to leap great distances, covering many hundreds of miles. Never before has one been able to travel in this manner, vaulting from the ground, sailing through the sky, all without that terrible disorientation of a spell of flying. The time is almost upon me. My research is finished and all of my calculations are checked and rechecked. They laughed at me when I suggested this. We'll see who laughs after I leap to the top of the towers and scream out my success. So, yeah, I guess he gets nauseous whenever he casts a fly. Well, I guess he would ever get nauseous whenever he would cast a flying spell. And so he decided to create the Scroll of Vicarian Flight. 45 skill acrobatics, 1,000 points for 7 seconds on self. Now that's, in theory, a great idea. The issue is, with 1,000 acrobatics, you jump longer than 7 seconds. So this acrobatics increase doesn't last until you land, and if you take falling damage, is also decided by acrobatics. Thanks for those things. Now you can basically cheat this a little bit, and by the way, I did this only for the helmet. Alright, you can basically cheat this, and we're actually gonna Yeah, let's also put on the robe, because as you can see, the robe is above the rest of the armor now, and I think that's also good for exposure. But yeah, let's. I'm just gonna do a quick save. I'm not gonna use them. I'm gonna actually sell them, but I do want to show you how this works. So I would say let's jump towards Red Mountain. Whee! Oh yeah. By the way, over there that's Pelagiat. There's Balmora. Yeah. The idea would be to basically cast it again, because you get 3 of them, so you can cast it a second time just before you land. And then you could sell the third one. But yeah, you can actually see the drawing distance here quite nicely. There's Balmora. Over there's Vivek. And yeah, that's how you use them, basically. But there's only 3 of them in the game, and they're not that useful. Unless you want to speedrun and use a bunch of exploits, but I'm just gonna sell them because they are rather valuable. 125 gold. But yeah, the only reason I really did that was for the helmet. I love the, what's it called, Colovian fur helmet? Yeah. And it is light armor. It doesn't give you a lot of armor rating, but it does give you some. And more importantly, we are bald, and I don't know if you've ever been bald in cold weather, but that really, really makes you get colder way faster. I am also not really bald in real life, but I have a very short shave, and yeah, let me tell you, without a hat, you get very cold. So yeah, not 25. Gorvan Rules Tower. Valius gave the order. Maybe we can find this Valius guy in town. Maybe he's like at the in one of the Imperial buildings. Maybe like the guard barracks or something like that. That's Farkov's house. Let's have a look.
Go ahead, stranger.
Terrorize Gearwains. Yeah, no, that's just a normal building. Sorry about that, ma'am. Let's have a look in this building there. I think that's like either guard barracks or like a... it's some empire building, basically. The Imperial Barracks and Coast Guard Station.
Say your needs.
Need a lot of money. But I think you're not gonna give any to me. Oh, nice little balcony. Oh, Valius, hello. Well, hello, Dorm. I'm Valius. This is Sedanin, swamp fever capital of the world. True. I suppose you're wondering what's going on here. I can tell you where the services are, there aren't many, and I can tell you the latest rumors, unless you've already heard them. Services. Get food and sundries from Ariel's Trade House. That's also where you'll find anyone who's offering training. Alright. Specific place. No. My trade. I'm a knight. In the west you need a horse and land to be a knight, but here we have no horses and all you need is good armor, good weapons and the skill to use them. I prefer to fight with axes and shields. Since I live by my weapons, I have to pay careful attention to local feelings about killing and murder. What's right and what's wrong. Local custom permits killing in a house of wars when sanctioned by the state. True? Do you have any info on that strange tower? The most disciplined and effective military force in history, the Imperial Legions preserved the peace and rule of law in the Empire. What? Rogue Telvanni built settlements in defiance of the Duke's edicts. Yeah, okay. Little secrets, little advice, nothing there. Yeah, I think this is just designed so you kind of have to. Wrinkly message. Hello. Commander Velius, there are rumors of Dunmar uprising against the Empire in the Graceland in Azura's coast. Talk of marching to and burning down imperial settlements and enslaving townsfolk. I suggest you investigate this matter promptly. These rumors have not been confirmed as of yet. Well, looks like things aren't going that great with the imperial occupation.
Say your words.
Is this a broadsword, I guess? Longsword. Ah, yeah. There's a few shadow issues sometimes with the game, but...
Let's hear it.
You. Nebia Angius. Yeah, find some compensation. This is all about basically how crime works. If I steal something, he's gonna tell me, hey, that gives you a bounty and you have to pay X amount of money now. Alright, so no information on the tower over there, but interesting that they have like a new leader with Morrowind Rebirth in town. Well, let's sell the stuff that we got from Tarheel. And I don't know, let's raid a little dungeon then. Barter. So we did get a longsword, some fur gauntlets, extravagant shoes, those are pretty valuable, and of course those scrolls. Anything else I can get rid of right now? Don't think so. I think everything else is valuable, so please give me a good deal. He really doesn't want to go over there. Huh. Also to give me 2 more of these, please. Let's try to repair our spear a little bit. Nice. We leveled up armor to level 6. Yeah, our armor skill is definitely gonna have to grow a lot, as well as our spear skill, and I'm thinking about getting a whole bunch of money real quick just so we can train those with a trainer to give them a bit of a head start.
If there is anything I can do,
Our magic skills are actually kind of nice. Rare and Firalis. So, there is a little cave back here that I want to have a look at. There it is. Let's find out what's in there. I mean, I can already tell you it's smugglers.
Now you die!
It's called Adamasartus.
I have you!
Okay, she actually hits quite a lot.
Die! I have you! There is no escape!
Okay, she can evade quite nicely, but doesn't have a lot of health. Okay, I see. I see how it is. Yeah, let's get the slave key. Because they do have slaves in here and we kind of want to free them, I think. I think that's what Dorm would do. He would... Bloodspore. Bloodspore, okay. He would definitely free slaves. Now I do know that there's a spellcaster in here and we kind of have to look out for it. But we are Breton, so we kind of resist magic a little bit, so... But not that much. We don't resist magic that much. Okay. Healing potion time. Ouch! Holy crap. Alright, so yeah, don't get hit by his magic. Maybe we can just summon skeleton and have that deal with it until he's out of magicka. Because I don't think he can do this spell too many times. More than that.
You Inma.
There we go. Now there's still one enemy in here, so let's not get too cocky, because he is an agent assassin, however you want to call it. At least he has throwing weapons that we gotta look out for. Please attack my skeleton. It's much more dangerous than me. Alright, and that's the second health potion. There we go. Alright, so those are all of the smugglers in here, I believe. Yeah, Captain Throwing Stars. And some other nice stuff. By the way, I should probably get the lantern going. Doesn't do a lot. Alright. Ooh, Scroll of Undoes and Hinging. We could use those to get in the tower. See what's in there. Some flint, that's always nice. Bit of value to sell. Now, I do know that there's some stuff down this cave. Let's get it. Before we become too encumbered. And we are already completely soaked, so... Huh. I think the chest is new. Alright, let's see if we can do this with a lockpick. Too complex. Okay. How many of those scrolls do I have? 2. So, I mean, it's just gonna work. I don't really need to save here, but that's doing it anyways. Yeah, that's why I saved. Let's not waste a scroll on one board. Holy crap. That's just insulting at this point. So yeah, there's just a basket here and this corpse and I think like a fishing rod that I'm not really interested in. So nothing too interesting. But I appreciate the little cave behind a pond that you have to dive to thing that they're going on here. Let's get back the lantern. Yeah, it doesn't make things much better, but it's better than seeing absolutely nothing in front of your eyes. A steel mace. Pretty heavy, but quite valuable. I mean, comparatively. Moon sugar. We're gonna ignore that. That's illegal. That's not something you're allowed to have. I mean, we could use it for alchemy. Do we have anything that fortifies speed? By the way, nice gag that moon sugar fortifies speed. Because if we put it in a potion with something else, then no one's gonna be the wiser that it's in there. But yeah, I don't think we have anything, so we're just gonna leave it here. Don't want to get in trouble with the law, do we? But yeah, this is what they were smuggling here, so moon sugar, and this is skooma. This is the potion that you create from moon sugar. Very addicting, very illegal in the Empire, which Morrowind is part of, so, you know. Don't take or trade skooma or moon sugar. Alright, can we get rid of some heavy stuff? The iron vortex is probably not worth its weight. Yeah. Because this cave does get a bit deeper still. Come on, I know that I can get a 10 level lock. Maybe I need another lockpick. There we go. And I'm doing this mostly as well for the experience points. Alright, more water. Let's get swimming. By the way, I removed the lantern mostly for immersion's sake. I think it would still work. No, that actually doesn't. Interesting. Did it break? It broke. Huh. Nice. I was about to say, I only do it for immersion, you don't have to do it, but guess I was wrong. Alright. Let's get up here, and I know that there's like a giant rat over there. Let's not... don't know what to say. Let's not run, so we still have some stamina. You know what? Let's use one of these. Come on, really? Not hitting anything. Okay. I'm even failing to cast the spells, so... There we go. Let's have a look around here. Some mushrooms. Bit of gold and I think an extra little pauldron, right? Yeah, left one. Guess that was the rat's food, whoever got in here, who was wearing that pauldron. Wasn't really prepared. Maybe one of the smugglers. But you would think that those guys are a bit stronger, because honestly they seemed stronger. Maybe it was like the one guy who... the new guy who's weaker than the others, basically the red shirt of the group. And we're back at the entrance. And over there is the slave pits, so let's free some slaves. Also, we can use a torch instead of a lantern as well. Actually, I think it's better light. Alright, let's get out the lockpick again. Come on, no, I can do this. Really? Gonna need the journeyman's lockpick. It's level 10, it shouldn't be difficult. Alright, took long enough. Okay, hey guys. Do you have the key to these bracers? Will you let me go free? Yes, I will. You have the key. Unlock the slave's bracers. Yes, Badargo is free. You are a good friend of Badargo.
Good friend, this is an honor.
Do you have the key to these bracers? Will you let me go free?
This is an honor for me.
Now, the thing is, these guys drop the bracers, and as you can see, they are bracers, medium armor, no armor rating. Yeah, God. 4 weight, value 5, and they have constant damage magicka effect. And those are gonna be interesting at some point, but we're gonna leave them here for now. I don't think that they despawn. But there is a faction that has the goal of setting free all of the slaves, and you can join them if you bring them enough of these bracers. As like signs that you freed a bunch of slaves, more or less. What time is it? 7 AM. Nice. Let's go sell some stuff. And then we are actually gonna leave. Or no, wait, we can get in the tower. Yeah, let's sell some stuff and try and find out what's up with the tower in there. That's gonna be interesting. Guess it's probably some weird stuff going on since it's a tower. And it's a restricted area, so...
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Well, for you maybe it's a wondrous encounter, because I'm amazing, but yeah. Alright. Let's get our fatigue back, maybe. Earl will give us a good deal at some point in our lives. Yeah, I forgot the cloth bracers. Common clothing. And an expensive ring. What else did we find? Some clutter items. Nope, not the bedroll. Still need the bedroll. Glass flask, goblet. Slave key we're gonna keep. Maybe I should also look around for a key ring mod or something like that, because I think there's gonna be a lot of keys in our lives. Gonna use these. Alright. Come on. Just doesn't want to barter. Alright, let's find out what's up with that tower. It's kind of exciting because something new that I haven't seen before. So Morrowind Rebirth also added a whole bunch of quests and little adventures you can go on, which is kind of nice. Alright, let's save. I'm guessing that I'm going in there and there's gonna be something that's instantly going to kill me. Oh yeah. So there's date writing in blood. There's a trapdoor leading downwards. A spindle, interesting. Some potions? No, just one potion. Stuff is clutter. I guess the guards search this, probably. Let's look up before we go down. There's a dagger in there. Some net leather stuff. Barrel. Basket. Just gonna save very regularly here. There's a book. Scroll of the first barrier. So a small shield spell. Look, level 20. We probably can't open that, I would guess. Some moon sugar, probably, yeah. Not gonna take the moon sugar. An empty vial. Whoever was in here probably... House of Troubles. Interesting. Whoever was in here probably tried to create skooma if they have an empty vial and some moon sugar there. The House of Troubles. Among the ancient ancestral spirits who accompanied Saint Veloth and the Chimera into the promised lands of Morrowind, the 4 Daedra Lords, Malakath, Miron, Stagan, Molak, Baal, and Giogora were known as the 4 corners of the House of Troubles. So yeah, the temple reveres 3 of the Daedra. I think it's Buifia, Azura, and who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting one. Sorry, I don't know. And they're the I don't remember the name. But yeah, those are the good Daedra. And then there's the bad Daedra, the House of Troubles. So apparently I should be able to. Yeah, nice. All right, 23 gold. That's not bad. And yeah, so maybe we have something of a demon worshipping thing going on. By the way, this is probably translatable. I think maybe is it flipped? I'm not sure. But all of these runes actually have like a replacement thing. So for example, if you've played Oblivion, the like O's, the like Daedric symbol that represents the game Oblivion and is also the look of the gates, the Oblivion gates in that game. That's basically an O. So it's just O for Oblivion, I guess. Alright. Nothing killed me immediately. There's some clutter in here that I'll happily sell to a rill. By the way, nothing in here is owned. So otherwise my cursor would be red. So I guess either whoever owned this is dead?
Now you die!
Or not. Oh, great. Burden. Really?
You will die!
Well... that's... Okay, that's brain fatigue. That's not good. Let's get my scaling out. Unless I'm getting paralyzed, of course.
This is the end of you, Switch!
She has a lot of magical effect right now. But I have a spear and a skeleton. And the power of God and enemy on my side. Nice, spear increased. Well, that was crazy. The evil well. Bargain shock resistance, some common clothing. Ah, that was a staff, not a spear. Interesting. Guess she hid under here. There's even still a trapdoor there. A silver longbow, nice. That's actually quite valuable. And we are pretty much exactly encumbered now. So we're gonna leave before we continue looting here. Otherwise we can try to make some fatigue potions on the fly. That always helps reducing the weight. I really like this. Well, it definitely reduced the weight. Alright, let's... Oh wow, there's even more stuff up here that I missed. You know what? I just want to have a look down there, and maybe then we'll actually start with Torch. I guess she tried to explore what's ever down there. We'll actually have to start not looting everything, I guess. Just going for the stuff that's valuable. At some point. Like there's a lot of chemical ingredients here that I want to get. We can't loot everything if we want to do that. Yeah, she's stacked out with alchemy stuff. Alright, let me have a look down here. I guess it's some type of dungeon. Floating freight? Luminous Ursula Shadow exclusive. Great. You know what, let's get rid of this bowl, for example. Steel halberd. That's probably an upgrade for us, isn't it? This is slashing weapon, not a stab thrusting weapon. What the hell? Yeah, there's even more stuff here. Valenren. I mean, we can probably levitate up there somehow, but I mean, I can't. Is there another way to get over there? Probably not from here. So maybe there's a different entrance to this cave? Might be. Very interesting at the least. Probably a way for some smugglers to bring stuff into town. Maybe there's like an entrance over here somewhere, because it kind of looks like it could be there. But you know, how the overworld and the dungeons connect, that's not really predefined or anything like that. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything over here somewhere. This is Adamus Artus. Let's get rid of some stuff and get all of those ingredients. And I mean, without any form of levitation, we can't really explore this further anyways, unless we find a different entrance, so we're gonna have to leave it at that anyways. But you know, getting a bunch of ingredients is always nice. Because we are hurting for money pretty badly. And then we'll actually leave Saidanin for now. And I will continue this playthrough pretty soon. I'm really enjoying it. It's really comfy playing Morrowind, especially with a whole bunch of mods that make it look better and run better and whatnot. But you don't have to min-max as
Quickly,
badly.
Outlander, or go away.
Alright. Directions. Gonna need all of that. Drama of Tarheal we're gonna sell. The Scroll of First Barrier, Hot Rebel, Speeder Candlestick, or we're gonna keep. Room just a bunch of glass items. Pillow, quill pen. Yeah, I should definitely stop taking all of this clutter with me. It's really not worth it anymore. And all of this clothing. Could I keep the longbow? Nah, let's sell it as well. Oh, come on. Ariel, don't do this to me. What the hell? Ah, you're out of money. Okay, then we're clearly going to buy another one of these. Alright. Yeah, now we gotta leave anyways because he's out of repair hammers. And we're gonna need more of these. Alright, we're a bit faster again, so let's quickly get those ingredients and then we're gonna head off to Belagriad. Made a bit of progress. Got in this strange summoner's tower. Still don't really know what's up with that, but I'd argue it's probably some way of smuggling items because you can basically go down there into the dungeon, more or less, and someone can throw stuff down from the from this bridge over there. So, and then this woman here would just collect it and sell it in Sedanin to whoever wants it. Yeah, the torches are too heavy, I think. We'll take those. So, weapons. Maybe this is about... Maybe there's a resistance to Empire here. Maybe it's just smugglers who are dealing with weapons and whatnot, or just with Moonsugar and Skoomar. Might be either of those things. I mean, the House of Troubles book might be a hint that it's some form of Dunmer purity movement, basically. Ooh, Bolt of Cloth 1050. Yeah, I'm gonna take that because it's worth a lot. As well as the Masty. Alright. Let's see what was down there. I think there was some stuff of value. Maybe I'll also take the halberd. Can get that so small. That's quick. Anything else in here? This corpse doesn't have anything. Yeah, let's take the halberd. Like I said, it's more of a chopping weapon, closer to an axe, basically. But it's in general, it's just more rounded. Thrust does less damage, but the chop and slash are nice. and this is also a bunch of ingredients. Can I climb up there somehow? Well, I guess that was the sound of no you can't. Yeah, guess we need some form of levitation to get up there. Or just need to find a different entrance, because I guarantee there's a different entrance. You'd think that it's like, because this is like to the northeast, so you'd think it's to the northwest or to the southeast of the tower, right? Unless, wait a second. It's the... I think maybe the map isn't north. On the other hand, it might be that... Yeah, this trapdoor might be rotated differently, so... I think maybe up the hill? If we can climb the hill. You'd think there would be an entrance somewhere here. I mean, there's that area there. Alright, let's... That way you can see Vivek from here. With the... That's, by the way, that's a meter that the person Vivek stopped from falling onto the city. That Geogorath just kind of dropped. Now it's a prison for well, basically political prisoners, more or less. Yeah, great rain. That will not help my exposure. So let's get on with it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Pelagiat before I sell the rest of my stuff. And there's a mud crab, of course. Yeah, that deals way more damage. Also, there's like a little Imperial garrison here that's not in the base game. Just a normal
What's
guard.
this about?
Yeah. Usually there would be a Nick sound, I think, up here. Also, is that an inn? No, that's a trader. Ah. See, that an outpost.
Yes?
Guard?
What's this
Archer?
about?
Nice outpost.
So what do you want?
Big Fister of the Empire.
Hurry this up, will you?
Wayne. My pretty. I'm a Master at Arms. What's going on here? Yeah, still normal dialogue for Sedanin. Talk is cheap. Do you train plant weapon, long blade, and axe? Not really interested. Thank you. See, this makes sense. You would have a bucket of water inside for stuff you just for just drinking or washing or scrubbing or whatnot. You would get water from a well somewhere, and in the morning, and then just have it stand around. All right. Trading post. Ramin and a guard.
Go ahead, stranger.
I'm listening.
Interesting. There's a cell here as well. Or maybe this is just the metal gates to keep people out. Pawnbroker. Okay, so you're a general vendor, basically. Yeah, you have a bunch of interesting stuff. So weapons, let's have a look. Do you have anything good for me? I like that he has a crossbow that might be interesting in the future. Phantom, I think that's a bow. Any light armor? Buckshell hat. Dragon scale. Drake boots. Ashlander shield. How much is the Buckshell hat? 15. But I think the armor rating is even worse than the fur helmet, so yeah, I'm gonna sell this. Anything else I want to sell? The bolt of cloth doesn't buy that. Okay. Then maybe we don't need to find a sewer or an armor or sewer clothier. I think it's the right term. Paper lantern. 50 minutes. I'll just then probably sell my old spear. You don't even have any repair stuff. Ah yeah, the flint and the mesta. Nope. Okay. I try and try to barter with these guys, but they just don't take my prices. Okay, and there's Fort Pelagiad. Pelagiad or Pelagide, or however you want to call it. There's a little town around it. Also, we're in a different region now. We were in the Bitter Coast region earlier. So this is this area here. And now we're entering the Ascadian Isles region. Still pretty nice area. These big mushroom trees and regular trees and cranberry bushes. And yeah, grasslands. There's a bunch of relatively friendly creatures here. There's of course some enemies, but there's an ancestral tomb down there. Cork bulb. Is this something I want to do? And Brano. I don't think I want to do this yet. I think either there's a quest for this or the enemies in there are pretty strong. I remember vaguely that it's one of those two things. So there's I think a guar. Yeah, there's a guar here. Do I have some stuff fatigue? Yeah, not a good one, but let's see if we can't beat this guy. Is he even aggressive? No, he isn't. I want to pet it. Let's leave it alone then. If it's not aggressive towards me, there's no reason to attack it. Let's have a look at Pelagiad. By the way, also these flowers that I'm picking here is also for a quest in Balmora once we join the Mages Guild. It's the follow-up quest to the one where we need the mushrooms. Also, these are pretty nice for potions and whatnot. I think I got a lot of them that I need. Dark Tower. Yeah, that one's new. Let's have a look what they did here. It looks bigger. Not by a lot, but it looks bigger. Noticeably.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Alright, you have nothing to say to me.
Strange.
Ah, warrant. Warrant for Harold Two Fingers. An art known as Harold Two Fingers has been reported for the murder of an Imperial tax collector. Why is everyone killing tax collectors? In the area around Pelagiad. Take great care if you are traveling on your own. Stick to the big roads leading in and out of town. Huh. So what you are saying is we can make some money.
What's this about?
What's this about?
Tell me about Pelagiad. The Empire built a little fort here to guard the roads between Vivek, Sedanin, Balmora, and points north. Then some veterans took their mustering out pay and built themselves some little farms here. And pretty soon, there's a few shops, a mage's guild, and a trade hall. A mage's guild? Was there a mage's guild in Pelagiad? It's a pleasant little village. If you don't know better, you'd think you were in Daggerfall. Yeah, I think there's a... Is there a mage's guild in the base game? Ha! I remember that there's one in Caldera, but... Were you here before? I think you must have been. Interesting. Can I sell you the bolt of cloth? I can, but not for a lot. Holy crap. Yeah, let's keep... Don't do that now. So supply chest is
Go ahead,
here.
stranger.
Can you sell me spells? Do you have something like soul prep? No, you don't. Can I join the Mage's Guild here? I don't think so.
Anytime
I think I
you're
need
ready.
to go to
Just
Balmora,
don't
right?
keep me waiting.
It's Parter. You have alchemy stuff. Okay. Good to remember. Trapdoor. Yeah, I think that one's new here. Not too sure. Might have to look that up.
Now.
Armorer. Do you have maybe some better light armor for me? Ah, you can also repair. That's nice. You do also have repair hammers, of course. Bombard. Doesn't look like it. There is net leather stuff, but that's really not good when it comes to defenses. I mean, I'm gonna take those Nordic fur greaves before I run around without any greaves at all. Yeah. Oh, come on, really? Ah, yeah, and of course the... Really? That... Set on those prices. They don't want to haggle. Interesting assortment. Warrior's Embrace. Redbone. Satyrs Mail. Nice enchantments there. Alright. Let's... Yeah, it is turning night. Or at least it's turning evening. Let's go to... Wow, okay. A lot of stutter there, game. Don't explode on me. So there's a smithy here as well.
I only have a few moments.
Okay, you just sell repair hammers and whatnot. Yeah, I think there's too much going on for the game right now. This windmill, that's nice. That's new as well, I think. My trade. I'm a farmer. I grow crops and raise animals for food. Yeah, I can see that. Salt rice. Interesting. Don't know why you'd need a windmill for salt rice, but I ain't stopping you. Alright, let's go to the tavern, maybe.
What's this about?
Have a look in there. Maybe meet some people.
Go ahead, stranger.
What? Yakum, me? Speak Ashland. Not speak so good elf. Old elf. Sorry? Alright. Welcome, Outlander. What brings you to Pelagiad? Can I help you find a specific place? It's a small place. Just a halfway trade house, a couple of merchants, and for a few colonists and Fort Pelagiad. Most of us are Outlanders, colonists from the Empire, adventurers looking for fortunes. To the west of town, roads lead southwest to Sedanin, south to Ebonheart, southeast through the Ascadian Isles to Vivek, and north to Balmora. We have no travel services, but walking is good exercise. So yeah, I think the Mages Guild is an addition of
Sorry, stranger. My
Morrowind
time is short,
Rebuff.
so get on with it.
Might read. Anasi, monk, in mind and spirit. Anasi is a student of the hidden mysteries of the unseen world. You are not training me. So, probably Thieves Guild. Also nothing really interesting. Hey. Food and beds, or both at the same time. Your choice. What food do you have? We've got local fare. It's filling and priced to move. Got the local brews. Grief, Shane, Masti, and Zujama. They're cheap and full of kick. We've got the good stuff too, behind the counter. Cyrodiilic brandy and flame, but it ain't cheap. About beds? Yes, we have one available. It's 10 gold for the rest of the day. Do you want it? Yes, please. Bed is yours. At the end of the hall upstairs, you'll find it unlocked. Try your stay in Pelagia. Thank you. Whoa, you have a lot of topics. They say the Thieves Guild has some people in Pelagiad, but why would I know anything about that? Yeah, which is why you're not training me with, you're not a member, right? Then look for a copy of Unarmed Thieves. Yeah, I guess this is like a local Thieves Guild leader and a fence, so
let's hear
and
it.
Talk to her about stuff. This is my room door. Nice. We can use this chest as long as we have the room as well, I think. Let's rest until morning. And then we'll have a little look around for this two-finger sky, or whatever it's called. Hello, Rhodas. What do you think you're doing in here? Go away now. Okay, sorry. Just wanted to meet the locals.
Yes, friend.
Not like traveling,
Sorry,
say,
stranger. My time
crime
is
or
short, so
anything.
get on with it.
And this is locked. Okay. Alright. Let's look around town. What did it say? Harold Two Fingers has been reported for the murder last seen in the area around. Take care of it driving on your own. Stick to the big roads, so let's not do that. Let's take the small roads outside of town. Or maybe not any road at all. Let's run around town a little bit. So this is more of a cheaper area, farming, buildings. I don't know if this is cheap. It's not the... What do you look at that? It's not the highest area, but you know, farms aren't cheap or anything like that, so. So, what's the story with this then? There's a fireplace there. So there's a fort there? I think that's new. There's like a bunch of mud crabs that I'm gonna kill first. So yeah, interesting decision to put a fort there. I think this area has enough forts, to be honest. Because there's Pelagia there, and then not far in this direction, there's also Fort Moonmoth, so... I probably wouldn't have gone with another fort in this area. Maybe it's not a fort, maybe it's a dungeon. Let's have a look later. But you'd think if it's a dungeon, then it wouldn't be this close, right? And you can't see any of the banners from here, so kinda hard to say. Let's get some marshmallow. It's kinda nice that there's a restore health effect. So, I mean, this guy looks like a Nord, and he's not too far away from the town where a tax collector was murdered. So, and they're looking for a Nord. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's directly aggressive. He's a lot of health.
How does it feel to know
Let's
death
get
is-
Skelly up. Ouch. Yeah, we don't have anything that helps us here right now, so... Let's get the spells out.
You will die where you stand.
I think he's too strong for us. I think he's too strong for us. Maybe, just a little bit. So let's not attack him for now. Let's maybe level up a little bit before we try that again. Right. I mean, you can always return later. We'll try it again. Maybe we should continue onwards. I mean, Pelagia, there's some stuff to do here. There's like a little quests that... 2 or 3 quests that you can grab on the road. And one of them leads you to town. I'm not gonna do that now. I think I wanna reach Balmora before we end the stream. And it's not that far anymore. We're pretty much halfway there, I'd say. Something like that. But I do want to know what this fort is about. There is Imperial banners there. Just saw one. So... By the way, scripts are also peaceful. So he's not gonna attack me until I do something to him. Okay, what is this? Oh, please tell me it's like an abandoned fort and we can get it. Note from Nereus Frigonius. Yeah, old Imperial outpost has been overrun by the undead. Let's see if we can do anything about that. Maybe this is like a player home we can get. That would be nice. But I guess we probably would need to kill a bunch of undead that we probably won't be able to kill. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. I'm gonna... Oh, yeah. No, forget it. Those guys are way stronger than me. We'll remember that for later. But I do guess this is a new dungeon here, so let's keep it in mind. Then, okay, we're gonna return to the street and follow the way to Balmora. So, by the way, this is gonna be a dungeon as well that we have to visit Sonic. Believe it's that one. It's basically a main story dungeon. Alright. There's the road. I'm not 100% certain where the... Yeah, I think... Yeah. Okay, just lead the road further down this way, and then to the left we are going to go to Balmora. Yeah, that would be... If I had that fort, then maybe some teleportation options from there, or some fast travel. Because I think this is connected. You could have a boat to Vivek there. So... that would be nice. Even here, I think there's something here at this lake. Is it Soran? I think Soran's at this lake, right? So, yeah, that would be nice as well. Cool. And then from Vivek you can take a whole bunch of fast travel options, like the Mage's Guild and whatnot, so... Yeah, no, I think this is a different... Dwemer ruin. Yeah, I'm really not hitting anything, am I? Let's not waste our time with the small fry. Okay, so this is the so-called Fayoda, I think is the name? No. Foyada, yeah. Mamarka? Believe is the right one. Basically these are old magma or lava channels that were created by the huge volcano that's in the middle of the island. And they kind of act as roads, more or less. At least to an extent. And yeah, they're up there. There's a Dwemer ruin. And I think this path here leads to Fort Moonmoth. Oh god, there's a cliff racer. It's not aggro that. And then over there you can already see Balmora. No, that's Fort Moonmoth, yeah. Balmora and Caldera and that directly. It's basically, Balmora is in this rocky basin, more or less, where the Odai River runs through. This river here. And yeah, it's an important city. It's pretty much the second biggest city in Vardenfell, on this island that we're on. The biggest one is of course Vivek. And then I think the next biggest one is either Soran or Alderun. I think. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, there's the bridge over the Odai, and we're here. Balmora. Center of the Hlaalu house. Basically there's multiple big houses, in Morrowind. And there's 3 big ones on Wardenfell. Those are basically noble houses, and they control pretty much the whole province. And Lalu is one of them. They are mostly traders and, you know, traders that trade other people's stuff without them knowing, if you catch my drift. And they are the most friendly towards the Imperial, whatchamacallit? Yeah, the Imperials. Alright, we're here. Yeah, they changed a lot here. Andredi's Trade House. Dunmer Delicacies, interesting. They really packed this full of buildings. Because this here used to be like a street. They just put buildings in between there. There's a chest here that's not homes, interesting. Revere! That one's that trader's in the base game. Scribbled Scroll. Scroll, that's new. Then this one is here. Yeah, Meldor is, I think, already existing. You're new. Just gonna look around a little bit. Pelagius Clan Outfitter. I think that existed earlier. That's also interesting writing here. Pawnbroker. I think this writing is either Thieves Guild or 6th House. One of those two. But it's not good, let me tell you that. It probably means trouble. Interesting. This hole is made for me. Alright, yeah, there's like a whole section there as well. By the way, these are the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, respectively. So, Fighters Guild, Mages Guild. We're gonna join those. Those are factions you can join and do quests for and gain money with doing that. It's a bookseller. And I think one of these is a weapons broker. 8 plates, yeah, the other is a restaurant. Razor hole here. And this is the upper district here. This is the main building of House Hulalu, this area. This is also new, I think. Don't remember that being here. This is the Morak Tong. Morak Tong is basically a guild of state-sanctioned assassins. So the great houses, Valu, Redoran, and Telvanni, and Indoril, and I'm forgetting the 5th one right now. They get in disputes a lot, and back in the day, this would lead to open warfare, basically. And so the Morak Tong was created, and they basically are allowed to kill people if they get a writ of execution. It's called. It's basically a piece of paper that says, alright, someone in this house wants that person dead, and if you have a piece of paper you like that, you can kill someone or kill that person, and it's completely legal. The guards will try to arrest you, and you put them to paper, and then they're like, yeah, okay, it's fine. You were allowed to do that. And yeah, you can actually do quests for the Morak Tong. You can join them and become one of their assassins as well. Which I think is kind of lore breaking that you can join the Morak Tong and one of the great houses. But you know, What is this? River's Edge. House for sale. We're looking for a place to call home. This house is now for sale and can be yours for a fair price. Come visit the Imperial Estate Agency in Emerald. Well, I mean, this is real prime real estate. I mean, it's far away from the Silt Strider and the Magus Guild, which kind of sucks. But it's close to Chaos Casades' house, which... outhouse. Really? Was looked. I mean, we don't officially know yet where he is, so let's go to... Interesting. Is there like a beam over there? Barely no Marl's house. There's so many things here. Yeah, there's like a wooden beam that leads over there. Is that for vegan stuff? There's also more graffiti. Yeah, this is definitely, pretty definitely a 6th house symbol. Does that mean? I mean, there's these sleepers. They're called. Yeah, this is Casades' house. They're basically the 6th house is the antagonist of this game, more or less, and they're also called sleepers. So there's members of the 6th house that are amongst the regular populace, and they awaken at some point, and they're basically brainwashed people that you can talk to, and they tell you about the dreams and whatnot. And yeah, I think maybe those symbols mark their houses. Maybe. I don't want to go on a limb here and say that that's true, but might be a possibility. Yeah, interesting. You can leave the area, leave the town with the help of this little plank there. And also, whoops, jump down there and hurt yourself. I wanted to say you can also go up the stairs here, but or through here, but yeah, there's stairs leading up there, so kinda unnecessary. Astias Anoteplus's house.
What's this about?
Who are you? Commoner. Okay. Got a nice house for a commoner. Alright, so let's ask in the south wall corner club.
So what do you want?
Whatever. So Tilda, do you know Chaos Casades? That old sugar tooth? I'm not sure where he's living. No, but ask Bacula Clausius, the owner, he'll know. He's the owner, he must be around here somewhere. Yeah, okay. You can barter, you're selling some stuff interesting. Think Bacula Clausius is up there? Yeah, he is. Nope. That's someone completely different. Arathor.
If I can help, I will, but don't take
Sugar Lips Abasi, how are you? Are you looking for me? You want to join the Thieves Guild? You look like you may have some skill. You want to join? Or maybe you want to know what we are all about? Here are the rules. Just remember there is honor among thieves. Do not steal from a brother thief. Everyone else is a mark. Do not attack a brother thief. Do what you will to everyone else. If you have a price on your head, we have ways to taking care of it. If you break these rules, you must speak with one of the masterminds here in Morrowind to begin your good standing. Think you can handle it? Yes, I can. You are now a toad in the Thieves Guild. Welcome, Brother Durham Enhold. Talk to me when you want some odd jobs to do and when you think you're ready for advancement. If you have a price on your head, there are those you can talk to as well. Jobs. A good friend of Abasi wants a diamond. Malkaria the Alchemist has diamonds. Yeah. Your shop is to the northwest side of town. Go across the river, turn right, and keep going. If you reach the temple, turn left. Alright, I'll steal a diamond for you then. So, where's our good friend? Pacola, there you are. Pacola. Speaking, I'm the owner and proprietor of the Southwall. All Chaos rents a little bed and baskets just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs and down the end of the street. Yeah, so he just explained exactly how to get there again. Who are you? Only he stands there. Are you a... what? Barter... Well, I don't know. Services. Are you a Thieves Guild trader? I'm a healer. Huh. Because I know that not everyone in the Thieves Guild does help you until you reach a certain level. But maybe he's also a member of a different guild.
Sarah?
So... But I do know that the Southwall Corner Club is pretty much a Thieves Guild center, you could say. Alright, let's meet the man, the mystery himself, Chaos Cassides. There he is.
Let's
with his
hear it.
new body. What? Yes, I'm Chaos Cassides, but what do you mean you were told to report to Chaos Cassides? What are you talking about? So, you say your name is Storm Enhold, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a packet. Perhaps you let me look at it. Yes. Yes, very interesting. So, it says here the Emperor wants me to mentor you, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to trust me and follow my orders? Yes. Good. Welcome to the service, novice. You are now a member of the Imperial Blades. We're the Emperor's hidden eyes and ears in the provinces. We watch the Emperor's enemies. We look for opportunities. We make reports. And when the Emperor commands, we obey. I'm the Imperial Spy Master for Morrowind. And since I'm the ranking Blades agent in Morrowind, you report to me. Follow my orders, obey our rules, and you'll do fine. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our blade trainers now. If you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away, but don't forget to visit the blades trainers. These blades agents offer training, not free of course, but cheap for a fellow agent. Look for Riflin, Terramelin, and Nine Toes here in Balmora. In Caldera, see Sturain Leorian. In Aldrun, see Gildan. Siorwa Horsemouth lives in the hut west of Caldera. And Eloni, the scout, can be found in Earl's trade house in Sedanin. Yeah, we already met her. So Riflin lives 2 houses south. Jeramalan lives also 2 houses south, but downstairs. And Nine Toes lives to leave my door facing south. Go right and down the steps, and then left and head south. In Caldera, Sorain, yeah, just basically going through these. So the blades, the spies. Okay. You know what, let's get orders. First thing, Pilgrim, you're new and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild, or Mages Guild, or Imperial Cult, or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience. Oh, or go out on your own. Look for freelance work or trouble. Then when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. Alright, so he can tell you about all of the guilds, basically. And we are going to go through all of this real quick. So there is a whole bunch of different guilds we can join. We're gonna join some of them that we can join in here in Balmora right away. So the Fighters Guild, the Thieves Guild, the Mages Guild. Then you can also join the Morak Tong, one of the 3 houses. I haven't decided yet which one I want to join. Maybe Halalu, because I am going to go for the Imperial playthrough. There's the Tribunal Temple, which is the native religion of Wardenfell, or Morrowind in general. there's the Imperial Cult, which is the cult of the nine gods that you might know from Oblivion. And there's the Imperial Legion. You can also join them. And the Morag Tong. And of course, now we are officially a member of the Blades. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, you can join House Redoran, Telvanni, or Hlalu. Kimono Tongue is also existent, but I don't think you can join the Kimono Tongue. They are basically nationalists, and you are an outsider. Even if you're a Dunmer, as long as you aren't from Vardenfell, you're an outsider to them. You also have training, right? Unarmored, speechcraft, and hand-to-hand. Yeah, I'm not interested in any of those. So let's try the Mage's Guild, because we can pretty much do 2 quests and 3 quests, I think. 3 or 4 quests we can pretty much do immediately in the Mage's Guild here in Balmora. And at least one of the quests in the Fighters Guild we also can do immediately, and the Thieves Guild quest with the diamonds. Alright, here's the Mage's Guild. Rhaenys, are you looking for me? You want to join the Mage's Guild? Yes, you look like the sort we could use in the Mage's Guild. Will you take the oath and join the guild? What is the oath? Perform any duties assigned to you by the masters of the guild. Learn from them and grow strong. Always share your knowledge freely with other guild members. Never strike or steal from another guild member. Does this appeal to you? Yes, I would like to join. You're now a member of the Mage's Guild. Welcome, associate. When you're ready, you can ask for duties to perform, and once you're ready, you can ask me about advancement in the guild. I don't have duties for an associate. Speak with me again when you have proven yourself. In the meantime, speak with Ajira. I believe she may have some small tasks for you. So, where is Ajira? She's probably down there somewhere. Also, the guilds have these, or the mages and fighters guild have these supply crates, and those always have some nice stuff in there. I really think you can actually cast spell onto scrolls. I gotta find out if that works. But I'm gonna take those potions and the soul gems. By the way, do you have soul trap? You don't trade with me, right? You don't teach me stuff. You have soul trap, don't you? Galbadier. No, you don't. She's the enchantment master.
Someone's taking their toll on you. Maybe you should get here.
Yeah, sure. Let's find someone who sells soul trap. There's sure to be someone here. Sharn. You have spells. But mostly, yeah, no, just restoration and some alteration. Nothing too interesting for me. You look like someone who would know soul trap, but you don't. But you do have bound stuff, so these are pretty nice. You can summon weapons and armor, and I mean you can do that in the other Elder Scrolls games as well. But since there is spell making in this game, you can create a spell that just summons a whole set of armor for yourself. Which does also kind of work in Oblivion, which is kind of why you see the assassins in the beginning of Oblivion pretty much do that. Just summon their own armor. Yeah, seems like no one here has soul trap. Then why put the soul gems up there? You also don't have spells, do you? You do have spells. There we go, soul trap. 60 seconds on target. 6 cast cost. Might not be able to cast it. We'll see. Bound spear would be nice. It's pretty expensive. So how's this? 114, 118, 642, and 45 skill spare by 10 points. So this is a pretty nice effect. Gonna use that a lot. It brings you to Ajira's shop. Do you want duties from Ajira? Do you want the local brews or help in a fight? Some Telvanni Bagmosk? Or a way to reach high places? Help in a fight? Ajira sells potions of restore health for when you are bleeding, and potions of restore fatigue when you are weary. Duties. Ah, yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman of the Mages Guild, Ajira must study local mushrooms. To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of Luminous Russula, Violet Coprinus, Banglersbane, and Hythafaxia. Ajira knows you can find all these on the Bitter Coast. The easiest way is to go south along River Udai and see a wooden bridge across the river. Get out of the river there and find a path west over the hill. I have all of them right on me. Do you have samples of all the mushrooms? Luminous Russula, Violet Coprinus, Banglersbane, and Hythafaxia? Yes, these are all good samples. Now Ajira can write a report and be a journeyman of the Mages Guild. Ajira has made potions for you to take in return. Ajira is no great alchemist yet, but Ajira thinks you can use these. So we got 4 cheap restore health. That's pretty good. More duties. Yes, Ajira has more duties for Tom Enhold. Ajira made a bet with Galbedir. Ajira made a bet with Galbedir that Ajira would be a journeyman before Galbedir. Now Ajira must study these mushrooms and write a report. Ajira wants you to give Galbedir a fake soul gem. Ajira has made a fake soul gem. Take it and put it in Galbedir's desks upstairs. Galbedir should be coming downstairs to talk with Marine Doreen, so no one will see you doing this thing. Hehehe.
You have my
So
attention.
the desk with all of the soul gems is now unguarded, you say. Well. Would you look at that? That's... I think there was a soul in that grand soul gem in the original. Where's the wrong one? Fake. I'm not gonna open that. Alright. So yeah, we got a bunch of soul gems that we can use and sell, basically. So this is a, like I said, in the original I think this grand or the greater one of those two was filled and it was like worth 16,000 drakes or something like that, so you would get a whole bunch of money pretty easily. If you would find someone to sell it to, because not every trader has that amount of money. Storm Inhold, put the fake soul gem in Galbedir's desk. You have put the gem in the desk as Ajira asked. Ajira thanks you. Ajira must now study local flowers. Yes, Ajira must study flowers now. Ajira needs samples of gold canet, stoneflower petals, willow anther, and heather. These can all be found in the shores of Lake Amaya. Go southeast out of Balmora, past Fort Moonmouth, then follow the signs and take the road to Pelagiad. After you cross the Fuyada Mamaka, go towards Zoran. All the flowers that are near the path to Zoran. Yeah, do I have these? Yes, these are the flowers that Ajira needs. Ajira has made more potions for you. Ajira hopes that you will use them well. 6 restore magic cheap. That's really nice. Ajira has much work to do on his reports. Maybe you could fetch a new ceramic bowl. Ah, yes, take these 10 bricks and go find Ajira a plain ceramic bowl. Ajira thinks a Javier, the trader here in Balmora, has some. So, 3 quests for the Mages Guild already down. And we're on the 4th, and we can do basically 5. I forgot about the ceramic bowl one. Although I thought that the order is a bit different, but you know, we're making progress. Revere is right around the corner here as well. He has some interesting stuff to sell. Not the most, how should I say, trustworthy guy. Revere knows why you are here. You want to buy Revere's famous Daedric weapons. What? You say these are not Daedric weapons? No, you're right. But Revere is no liar. When you wish it, Revere's Daedric weapons will be as sharp as fine Daedric and as light as an air sac. The magic lasts a short time, but long enough to punch through the toughest armor. Revere buys them direct from the Talvani. You'll not find any cheaper in all Balmora. Yes, Revere should have a ceramic bowl. What will you barter for it? So yeah, he has these Daedric weapons, the Demon Mace, Demon Katana, and Demon Tanto. And they are not good weapons. They're, I think, basic iron or steel. But they have this bound weapon effect on them for exactly the same weapon. So you cast the spell and then you have the same thing as if you had that bound. If you had cast the bound effect. And that summons basically a Daedric version of the weapon. It's not the same, but it's a bit weaker. You can't enchant it, of course, it's pre-enchanted. But, you know, I kind of like the idea. So that's a ceramic bowl. Ooh, 2 gold. Ah, she only gave us 10. What are we gonna do? What are we doing? Take that. Yeah, I think we are definitely gonna use those if we can. Oh yeah, let's take the bot cloth. Nice. Alright. Next quest done, and of course, while we were gone, something happened. So let's see Ajira. And give her that ceramic bowl. Ajira must find your stolen reports. Ajira needs your help very badly. Galbadir stole Ajira's reports and on the properties of local mushrooms and flowers. Ajira knows Galbadir did not leave the Mages Guild, so the reports must be nearby. About your ceramic bowl as well. Ah, Ajira needs a ceramic bowl. Did you find one for Ajira? Yes. Good, this is an important bowl. But now Ajira must find her stolen reports. So yeah, some bugger, probably Galbadir, stole those reports that we helped Ajira with, so let's look around. I'm gonna save. There's one. Ajira's flower report. By the way, these are pretty nice. They actually contain information. Ajira studies hard to learn secret magical properties of gold cannet, stone flower petals, willow anther, and heather. Gold cannet has yellow flowers and very dark green leaves with sharp spines. Gold cannet and stone flower petals make a paste that restores strength. Paste has some bad effects, but they last only a short time. Stone flowers are dark blue and the flowers are very heavy, so they bend onto the ground. Very expensive, but Ajira can gain more magicka for a short time by mixing stone flower petals with crushed emeralds. Willow flowers are red and very tall, with tall and thin leaves also. Willow very good for potions and has many uses. With frost salts, field of frost, with grave dusts, green lichens, Ajira made a potion to cure common diseases. And with cork bulb, Ajira made a potion that can cure paralyzation. Heather comes from Skyrim because the leaves look like the spiny leaves of trees in Skyrim. Flowers are also pink like the people. Nice. When mixed with ruby, it makes a very good potion that make you not weigh so much. With a scrap of scamp skin, Ajira made a potion to restore personality. Very hard to collect these flowers. Ajira must do 2 reports and Galbadir must only do 1 silly report. Ajira deserves the rank of journeyman very soon now. I really like Ajira.
I suppose I could spare
The rivalry with Galbadir. What's this? Recoloring. That's really nice. Too bad it's owned.
May your battle show
people
only
are looking
victory,
here,
friend.
so can't really steal it that easily. that the second report? No. Scroll. If I were to hide a report, where would I hide it?
What happened to you? A
Yeah,
healer
I
can
know,
tend
I'm
your
hurt.
wounds.
Whatever.
Looking for something in particular?
Maybe underneath a bed or something like that? Yeah? Maybe it's not in this room below here. There's like the storage room up there. Let's have a look there as well. Oh, here. Ah, there it is. Mushrooms of the Bitter Coast. Akira studies 4 common mushrooms in Vardenfell. Luminous Russula is a toadstool that's like a mushroom with brown spot on top. Or Russula has strong odors, but Luminous Russula much stronger. Can be poisoned if not prepared right. When mixed with pearl dust, makes a good push to breathe under the water. Violet Coprinos is a tall toadstool with that glows in the night. Comprinos also is poison if mixed wrongly, like if you mix with Russula. Comprinos mixed with scales lets Akira walk on the water instead of under the water. Much better. So with the slaughterfish scales. Bangla's Bane looks like a brown shelf and grows from trees and sometimes wet rocks. Very bad for you when mixed with almost anything. Very hard to use, but Akira found Bangla's Bane and leftover cracked pearl. Makes good dispel potions. No bad effect with Ajira's skill, but potion tastes very bad. Hyperphagia looks like the Bangla's Bane confuses Ajira very easily, but Bangla's Bane smells more dry and dusty. Hyperphagia has little smell, but taste is very moist. Hyperphagia very good mushroom for eating, but too much makes Ajira clumsy. Ajira uses Hyperphagia to make Nyx Hound meat more edible, and Ajira could smell all enchantments in Ajira's room. Found no other use for Hyperphagia. I think this means that it increases willpower. Yeah. Got all of them.
Dirt I suppose I could spare a moment or two.
Here's your reports. Have you found Ajira's reports? Yes, here they are. Yes, these are the reports Ajira made. Ajira thanks you, Dorminold. Ajira is our friend always. Ajira worked very hard on these potions for you. So, bunch of shield, frostfield, lightning shield, spell absorption. Yeah, well, nice. Ajira knows many secrets, but they are not yet for friend Dorminold. Speak with Ajira again when you are a warlock. Ranis Athris here may have duties for you, but Ajira does not like Ranis much. Maybe you should speak with Ajira's good friend Edwina Elbert in the, at the Guild of Mages in Alderun. So basically we just did all of the low-level quests for the Balmora Mages Guild. There's other Mages Guilds where you can do additional jobs, like in Alderun, and then you can basically increase your rank and
what
get
do you want?
West from Rennes, which I'm not interested in for the moment. I would say let's return to Chaos Casades, go to bed, and I think we'll then stop the stream for today because I've already been streaming 3.5 hours and it's getting late where I live and I need to work tomorrow, so the next time we're gonna do some Fighters Guild quests and some Thieves Guild quests, I think. So, Chaos, let me bunk in your bed, please. Did someone just fall down somewhere? I heard the sound that you make when you fall down somewhere. Okay.
Greetings.
Yeah, let's rest until healed. Alright, so let's save the game and then let's find something, someone, sorry, to raid. Okay, let's have a look. So I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I sure did. Let's see if someone else is streaming Morrowind. Someone that we can raid. Danicus?
Weißt du, warum Fanta und Snacks so gut...
Yeah, let's read Danicus. Sure. Alright, do be nice in the chat, and have a nice evening, basically. So, bye-bye.